Peace, HHDG. We're on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. Shout out to everyone tuning in right now through our YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook group, HHDG Hip Hop Discussion Group. As always, you can go check out our website. You can see it on the bottom banner, hhdgmedia.com, for our merch, latest music, events, and much more. Written interviews. So we're going to continue to keep pushing that and let people know that our website is the main platform to go to, as well as our social media through IG and Twitter. And always, this is possible through our company, HHDG Media Inc., which consists of our fam, Rock Faded KB, myself, Wiki, the Mayor, T. Smith, and Skelly Top. For tonight, we have, once again, coming back on to the podcast, talented in more than one way, repping Los Angeles, from the dope collective, the family, Reagan Era Records, dropped not one, but two dope projects this year. One being Da Vinci Surplus, and his latest that dropped last month, The Sorta. You're going to get into the whole Los Angeles Dodgers and how that plays into that time of that well-known coach and how that time was for him, which he displays on the new project. But before we even get into that, we're definitely going to talk about the previous project, Da Vinci Surplus, that dropped in August 1st, and also continuously let us know what's going on with the whole Reagan Era crew. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce once again Dios Negasi.
What's happening? We in here.
Peace,
Salute.
peace.
HHDG Media, man. Salute y'all.
Dope, man. Good to see you once again.
Hey, you too, man. I'm glad you in, good health. You understand me?
Yeah, definitely. Almost there.
That's what's up.
I'm feeling good, though. Appreciate that.
Definitely.
Man, so from the last time we spoke, Black House album was out earlier this year.
Yep.
Definitely doing his thing. Got the dope visuals out there for y'all to go check out. And I know, from that, you continuously working. You said there was some upcoming things about to drop. So
yes.
So let's first start off with Da Vinci Surplus. You dropped that chain swinging track first before the project actually came out with
Chain swinging was La Sorta. Ice Skate. Ice Skate came off of Da Vinci.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that was just me. Like, I did that album before we even came up with the Reagans. So it's a little more rappy, if you will. I had to get a feel for what I wanted to do. I was still perfecting my style at that time. But yeah, that was like my baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been holding it for the right time, but shit, it's time to go. Ain't no time like the present.
Definitely. Man. That track, all the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Going in on that one.
Man, you know what? I was debating that record because it had a feature on it, which is Skrill. Shout out to Skrill. I didn't want nobody featured on my shit. You know what I mean? And not nothing against nobody. I just wanted to let motherfuckers know I can hold my own. You know what I mean? But that was like a last minute decision because I just felt it was made in that time, and creatively I felt like it connected with the rest of the music on there.
Got you. Man, that one was just raw.
Yeah, hey, stories, man. Like I don't do a lot of stories much, but when I do, I get in there. I know how to make it make sense.
Hmm. Now you handle all the production on DaVinci
Yeah, I
Sir.
did every beat on that, every beat on Lasorda. This month, shout out to Chamber Music, Ominous. We got Black Violin Volume 1 dropping this
Hmm.
month. So yeah, man, it's running.
Oh man. Mm. So what else has been going on with the whole Reagan era crew family?
Man, right now what we've been doing, Skrill is tying up the finals on his album. He
Hmm.
should be coming out January, I want to say. Halo's in there working. Uh, Matter of fact, before I forget, don't even forget, we dropping Reagan 2 right now is untitled.
Oh,
November, end of November, we coming back again. Like,
okay.
so yeah, other than that, man, shit, just grinding, you know what I mean? Getting to the bag and staying creative.
Dope, dope. Mm. So before we even talk about the latest, the Lasorda project, let's dive in a little more with the Da Vinci Surplus.
Man. Um, I like to say that one is more, because I kind of broke them down in the different uh, descriptions. So Da Vinci is more like my opinions on things. You see what I'm saying? Like different, say like relationships, like the Eve Adam joints
Okay.
like that. Like
Mhm.
just my, I'm not saying I'm right about anything, but I'm, just the way I see the world and uh, through my lenses. So joints like that. What else is on there? Youths. That was me telling stories of what, how we used to run around the city and do crazy shit. What else is on that album, man? Da
Stop
Vinci
sign.
Surplus, the title. Oh, Stop Signs. That right there.
That's my joint right there.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That's the thing. I have been sitting on that album probably since I started producing, maybe like 4 years ago. Um, and I heard, I don't know if it's Coil Ray or if it's somebody found that same sample. And
Oh,
I was like, this is telling, I really got to get this shit out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's one of my favorite joints though, too. So imagine though, sitting on something for like 3 years, you don't hear nothing like it. And then you do, and it's on that type of time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But,
Mm.
that's my joint. Da Vinci, like I'm saying, is more like the rapper hip hop side of me. Um, what else about Da Vinci that was special? That record though, that song, it's a song titled Da Vinci Surplus. Um,
Yeah, I was the last track.
yeah, that's one of my favorite joints on there too. Just lyrically letting people know where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? You might hear me on this, you might hear me on that, but that's the basis for me where I started. I kind of really what I tried to do was uh resurrect how I was rhyming back when I really started rhyming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's my joint, man. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm sitting there. I was proud to release it. Like we couldn't because everything is coming so fast. Uh, we didn't get a lot of videos out of that. But again, like I'm like, shit, this is my music. There's no timeline. If I want to shoot a video for this and that, I'll do it later on, or when time permits. But I definitely want to shoot at least two or three off of there. I don't even think we came with one. Nah, we did like a promo thing for Ice Skate, but it wasn't like the real video. So that's something to look forward to. We're gonna have a lot of more videos coming out for the records. Chain Swinging is definitely a video. We got some, but that's the sort of, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just working, man, and musically trying to meet these deadlines. I'm not a videographer. I'm not a fucking fashion model or a movie star. I make music, so my sole focus is music, music, music. Videos and all of that. We'll get to it. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? The audio went out.
Which tracks were you considering for
For the
visual?
videos, I definitely shout out to Khalil. I had did one a while back for Ice Skate. I wanted to add more to it, but Ice Skate definitely. Eva Adam, I want to do something for Da Vinci Surplus. And I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do 22 outfits just on some,
Uh,
yeah, I mean, running through the mall type shit. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be kind of crazy. So those 22 outfits, like the last one.
all right, dope, dope. Hmm.
Yeah, the audio went out again. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, I was asking about the artwork for Da
Oh, the
Vinci.
artwork. Shout out to C the Illustrator, man. He does all of the graphics. Initially, like there's a painting, like I forget my man's name off top, but he's from Greenhouse Projects. He does this stuff called collage art, where he cuts, pictures out and overlaps them and woo. So that's the Salvador Mundi that Da Vinci painted, and it was like one of the most expensive paintings to go at that time. Um, so he had did this whole thing for me, with that being the centerpiece, and I don't know. I think something wasn't. It just didn't connect 100% with what we were trying to do. So I shot it to my boy Chris, and he just he revamped it and came back with the Salvatore Mundi on there. And as far as the title, Da Vinci Surplus, like we got pieces, bro, and it's a surplus of them. Like it won't. If we don't want it to stop, it won't stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is just a portion of it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, next year I'm coming with Rembrandt's Emporium. You see what I'm saying? Like, so we can keep it going. We can keep playing for a long time. You know what I mean?
And then you keep it relevant with the art too. That's dope. Got you.
Yeah, on that kind of on
Hmm.
that type of time.
Nice. Now, the first thing that stuck out to me when I listened to Lasorda when it dropped last month
Yeah,
is the similarity of the whole Reagan era records. How you started that out and explained that, and with the whole Los Angeles Dodgers during the time of Lasorda, and that time, that timeline of what was going on over in Cali.
yeah. So that was a battle too. I remember talking with Skrill. I was like, man, I don't know which one to release first because the sorter I did that while we was doing Reagan, so it has that Reagan feel to it. But then I was like, if I put that out first, Da Vinci might sound kind of strange coming out later. So it was tough. But then I remembered Lasorda's birthday was on the 22nd. So I was like, nah, we're gonna do Da Vinci first. We're gonna come into Lasorda. Um and that 88 Dodgers, man, it just brought um for whatever little bit of time, it felt like camaraderie. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can walk the street for it wasn't forever, don't get me wrong, but you don't have to look over your shoulder that day. yo, you know what I mean, when they won, or the day after, or the week after, like everybody's just happy for the city. You know what I mean? It'd be the same like when the Lakers win. Don't get me wrong, if you cross the wrong motherfuckers, you cross them, but um
Yeah, I got you.
the city just fell together. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Kind of like I always say this shit is rigged up. You know what I mean? But you know, 9/11 happened, and then the Patriots wound up winning like 3 years. It's to build the spirit of the United States, big red, white. You know what I mean? However it goes, but yeah, that was inspired by that. And then rest in peace, my grandfather Leroy Overstreet. Like he just loved baseball to death, and you know, he kind of put that in me a little bit. I couldn't sit there and watch it as a kid. It was too slow, taking forever. I would like to play it when we could in the streets,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a part in there where I said, I asked moms why God don't love black people. She said, just think them to be alive, and tomorrow ain't promised either you or I. I'll take you to the ball game, just dry your eyes. And I ain't see the Dodgers play till I was like 25. Like, and that's a real story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, it wasn't no money. I mean, maybe it was before 25, but it was just crazy. I wasn't there at the game in '88. You know what I mean? I was seeing it on the news and motherfuckers pouring champagne and all that. But yeah, I don't know. That's what it was for me, man. You know, shit, wishing, sitting on the porch singing "Take Me to the Ball Game." Nobody would take me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fucking. I wanted to go. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah. Yeah, one of my grandfathers, he was a big baseball fan. He was a Mets fan,
right.
and from what I remember, one of the main reasons he was a Mets fan is they were one of the earlier teams to have a black baseball player on there.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, you know, growing up, I remember him always watching baseball, and him and my grandmother were also used to pick me up from preschool. So I used to stay with them for, you know, a little bit of time before, you know, my parents came home from work and everything.
Yeah. If the game wasn't on, you watching like Hunter or something, motherfucking All in the Family, some bullshit like Archie Bunker.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, man. I mean, but I think they say, you know, baseball is like, other than soccer, is like one of the world's favorite sports, you know, favorite pastimes or whatever they would say. Yeah, I don't know. I just took my approach on it. What it, you know, where I was in that time and shit that was happening. That was the thing too. What did I do? I told Chris I hit him with the title, and he came back with the chains on the dude and fucking rollies and the Versace. I said, "Word, this is cool. Let's do it. We can't back out now. We got the art. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
Shout out to him though, man. He does all of our stuff. He didn't do Herc. I don't know if you know Big Herc. Herc got some stuff dropping. Herc is funny. I just did like a little mock-up thing. Shout out to Chris. Chris did it. And it was dope. But Herc wanted to run with the artwork I did. And I'm like, yeah,
okay.
You're messing up the brand, bro. We gotta keep it all in-house and keep it coming from the same source, you know? But yeah, Chris is dope. He's really dope with his graphic design.
That's dope. Now, being in this era, you also continuously, I mean, this is with every project, even the Black House project, the realism that comes with the lyrics and your life growing up or even now. The track Dad's Arm.
Oh, man.
And the sample that was perfect for it too.
Yeah. That's a wild record, bro, right there. Cause my sister like hates it. You met her before. We changed the name, by the way. Her name is T Rose now. We was running with the old dirty bitch. It was too controversial. It was causing problems. But yeah, she hates that song to death, bro. Shout out to Tyler, man, my nephew. He just went back to the army the other day, but he had heard it for the first time, and
Mhm.
his mom was expressing how she hates it, and like she said I'm in some way like defiling the family name again, like in the record. I was like, it's like a secret that only we knew. Like they just thought he was on liquor. Nah, this
Right,
nigga was on drugs. This nigga was shooting up crazy on some wild shit. So yeah, it's been some internal conflicts about that record, but what happened when I heard the sample, like I was digging and I heard the sample and I was like, let me sit with this. I don't know, I can't remember if there's drums on the actual song or not, but I think I put drums on it, but I was like, nah, man, let this shit, just let it sing.
rock like
And
that.
then,
Mhm.
and pour your heart out on the shit. So, yeah, I did. And a lot of people have contacted me since it's been out. And they asked me, oh, is that a real story? I'm like, I'm not Eminem. You know what I mean? Shout out to him and much respect, but like, we black people, we don't just degrade our family or say something negative about our family for no reason. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would I lie about something like that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit was real, bro. But yeah, that's why I don't. Very seldomly you'll hear me get into like in-depth stories because there's a lot of other people involved and like the shit that I go through about that song just with my family.
Yeah.
It's a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, this nigga was crazy. You act like nobody know he was crazy. Nigga pulled a gun out in the house on us. Like when you was there.
Hmm.
But nobody needs to know that.
Yeah,
Well,
and I was gonna say, yeah.
it's
Hmm.
it's it's therapy for me though. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit, I'm seeking therapy right now. Nigga, like people need to vent and talk about problems or whatever's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you could snap. Man, motherfuckers could really be on the news in the worst way. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not like you're the one person in the world that's going through that. They go hear the song, and they might not even know that that's the song. What that's the song about until they start listening to it, and it starts clicking. Oh my goodness, I went through something like this. They might
I've
have
heard
been
that.
that person, or they might have been the person affected by that person.
Yeah, it's deep, bro. Like and again in the black community, I don't really hear touched on like as far as what do you do about it or how do you maneuver through it and
Right.
what is the PTSD cause from that? Like how does
Hmm.
that affect the children that grew up around that? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And
I don't know. It's a deep subject, really. You know what I
it's
mean?
crazy. And I mean, like I said, this is uh one of those songs that I think a lot of people need to hear. But just today, I saw a video of a child smacking up his mother. And
Wow.
the thing was, I didn't get to watch all of it, but they said the mother was high on, I believe, heroin. So, and you could see the anger and just frustration coming out of this young child. He might have been maybe 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah.
And he knew what was going on with his mom.
Yeah.
But, things like that, that's going to stick with him. But from the approach that he's talking to his mom, like he's the mature adult of what she's doing wrong. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah, man. And it's 2023. In the 80s, the shit was like lightweight just being introduced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be tricky at that time. I
Mhm.
give them that. Yo, motherfuckers popping mollies. Oh, it's something new. It's in to do it. But when you hooked on it, it's 2023. We all know the effects of crack.
Right. You
It's
should
the
know better.
information is out there. Like
Mhm.
if you go to play with your shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, are you really an adult?
Yeah.
I was talking to my man Reg the other day. Like, because you old doesn't mean that you grown.
Hmm.
To be grown comes with handling responsibilities and making the right decisions. And if you're going through something, going through the right channels to seek the help that you need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it be alcoholism, whether it be anger, whether it be woo woo. Like, we can't be afraid to do those things and better ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're all meant to make mistakes, but are you improving to not repeat those mistakes?
That's it. It ain't how many times you fall off the horse, it's how
Mhm.
many times you get back up on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a serious thing though. But I'm telling you, man, Messiah Madness, he called me. He was like, first thing he said, man, is that a real story? I said, yeah. And, you know, he went on to explain like how that's like his favorite record.
Mhm.
I said, he said he plays it all the time. I said, why would you play that all the time? Like, that's not the song. Like, that's not the bump. You know, I'm gonna bump this. He said, nah, I play that shit like 7 times a day. I said, word.
Mm.
That's crazy because it's a sad story, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another thing too, though. I think the way we was raised and brought up, you don't get to be sad. You're not supposed to be sad about nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing's supposed to bother you. It's not whatever.
Yeah. Especially as a
Sometimes
male.
this shit do bother you, man. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of glad at the same time that we're speaking about this track and also speaking on mental health, because you just mentioned something that's I see more in 2023 than I seen in my childhood, and that's letting young boys primarily let them know, you need to speak with somebody, speak with them.
Yeah,
You want to go cry with them in private, let it out.
yeah. It's only gonna better you in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's that macho bravado.
Yeah.
That low key, that'll get you in the grave or the jailhouse. You see what I'm saying? And this all the tough niggas is in jail or they in the grave. You know what I'm saying?
And they look forward to that when we already young.
And it could, like you said, it could just be something as simple as let them speak with someone. Let them sit
Mm-hmm.
down candidly and have a conversation about what's going on. Because when you talk to people in your family or family friends, or everybody has whoever side they're going to be on, depending on what the situation is.
Yeah.
They're going to take. It could be your side. You see what I'm saying, or whoever, and they just going to cater to you, but you're not really hearing a even. You hear this or this. Sometimes you need to hear an even answer to your questions or whatever. You know, are you right? I can't always be right. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's always fucking right, or that person's always right. I think therapy is a good thing, bro. It's a good tool to give you the tools to use.
Yeah, I'm appreciative now that my oldest son, he's 16 right now, that he comes and asks me questions.
Yeah,
And I can sit there and, honestly give him my opinion, and my opinion based off my experience as well.
yeah, that's dope, man. That's a good age to have that connection because shit, the world, bro, like everything is at their grips and they'll just run out and thinking they know it because they watched a YouTube tutorial or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, your father's here. Talk to your father. Ask him. It might sound crazy. We might razz you a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're gonna give you the truest answer. I mean, give you the best understanding that you could have. It's just funny because at that age, there's a lot of rebellion going on too. That's why I think it's dope that your son is communicating with you. I think my dad died when I was either 12 or 13, but later on in life, I was just like, Lord, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, we can live, we can breathe again, but later, like 16, 17, it was questions that I had that I couldn't just go ask my moms. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know my dad would have been able to hit me to the script, you know. So yeah, I don't know, man. Congratulations to you, bro. And so I pray your relationship continues to build and flourish.
Thank you. Then appreciate that. And at the same time, I would say probably the past maybe 4 or 5 years, I've been trying to learn more about mental health.
Yeah.
And primarily, I started doing that more because, growing up, there's always that one crazy person in your neighborhood, but do
We
you
talked
know
about
but do you know their story of why they're crazy?
what.
And,
I don't know if that was you I had talked to about that. It'd be like, oh, who's that? That's Nutso. Word. Why they call him Nutso? See, crazy. You just do anything. Word. You fucking later on find out he's undiagnosed schizophrenic, or he has severe anxiety and reacts. Yeah, there's some type of cause to it. You can say, he's just crazy. That's just what he do. That's wild.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it starts going on, bro. Like it's real things happening. And there's always somebody in a worse position than we are. It's not about that. I was talking to my cousin. I was talking to Halo. I was like, man, it's not about wanting sympathy or somebody to feel sorry for you, but it's just like, shit, we not with the tools to navigate certain things without just going to frustration, to anger. Like you can't box everything up. You can't shoot everything. You're gonna be out of here.
Yep.
So it's definitely important. I think somehow we need to figure out a way to remove the stigma of going to therapy away in the hip hop community, if you will. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. And from there, we're gonna segue to the track, No Fakes.
Yeah. I mean, how many times in your life have you just been chilling, right? And it's, one of your boys come through, you bring another cat over, and it's just too much. Yeah, I mean, like the energy this guy is bringing is just way too much, bro. Like we all chilling. Everybody, why you so turned up? What's up with you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then when you start to break it down, and it's like, man, this shit is, you wear fake shit, you on some fake shit. Like if some shit happen, you're gonna fucking break north, bro. Like you not finna, you acting, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can see it. I'm sure you've seen it 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Everybody's seen it. Somebody come through and it's just too extra, man. And that's why there's no fakes here. It's only for the real ones. No new heads, nigga, just familiars. Yeah, like it's self-explanatory in there. And then when you get into the verses, I'm just describing how like everybody want to be fucking John Gotti or whatever. They want to be the hardest nigga on the planet. He said, the line is crossed when the real body drop. Who really gonna cross? Who really a boss when they talking 2 5s with L's on them? Niggas fold and break like they in shoes with shells on them. You know what I'm saying? When shit get real, you see motherfuckers doing this. Damn, that they told me to do it. If it ain't true, it ain't true though. But I mean, real recognize real, and also fucking peeps the fake niggas as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a serious track. Everything that I said in there pertains to real life and is out there faking, bro. Like you will get confronted. Motherfuckers will run down on you. You know what I mean? It's at that point, Well, it's all fun and games. We say, get confronted by the wolves. Keep playing like you wolf took confronted by the hunters. It's all fun and games in the booth to the D's coming. It's funny how them hard body niggas lose all their stomachs.
Yeah.
And it's happening. You look at the news and all of it, it's happening. Yeah, motherfuckers is doing this. But yeah, more or less, that's just be yourself at the end of the day, man. You not enough to be with this group of people that you try to hang with. You probably shouldn't even be with them to begin with.
It's true.
Niggas wearing irregular clothes and all of this knockoff shit. Yo, get out of here, man. You fucking crazy. Nigga came through with the monogram pajamas with the Master P joints. Man, get out of here with this shit, man. You crazy. You ain't G's, them is C's. What are you wearing? But yeah, that was a fun record. That's one of Blackface's best records. Oh, he likes the most. He told me I came like a prodigy on the hook. I said, word. That's cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's respect right there.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. So I was talking to somebody the other day and just receiving comparisons. I have to get better with that. There's nothing new under the sun. I am nothing original. You see what I'm saying? Like, I would like to think I am. But when somebody says something like, you sound like, I told you, I don't know, nigga said, man, you sound like 5 niggas from Wu-Tang at one time. And I said, what?
Yeah, I remember.
How's that even possible? Like, but I'm like, how is that possible? But just, you know, being able to take it with a grain of salt and not be bothered. This is a part of therapy. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go to therapy to gather these tools and how to maneuver if you're being provoked or if something is triggering you. You gotta know how to maneuver around the shit. And that's my brother. I don't know. What else could I tell him? Why I sound like Prodigy, nigga? You want to box? you want to fight about it? But Prodigy's ill though. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. Definitely, HNIC is one of the greatest albums I ever heard. Definitely in my top 5, 10, or something like that.
And then after No Fakes, it came with the track Now We On.
I wanted that when I initially made it. I wanted it to be the outro, the closer. And I wanted things to be different with the Reagan. I kind of wanted us to be, I wasn't thinking of putting it out early. You know what I mean? I wanted the Reagan 1 to drop, Reagan 2, maybe along after Reagan 2 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just more like a celebratory kind of song right there. Like, you know, making sure my people was on before I really got to do my thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, shout out each man on the bag. They seen my vision.
Mm-hmm.
The base is loaded. I told them, make wise decisions.
Yep.
I'm off the bat, hit a crack over the fences.
Yep.
Yeah, the funny thing, bro, like, I think a lot of the records are kind of like self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Like when you really just take a listen, I don't, like, again, I don't try to write to rap over people's understanding. I want people to understand me. Like, why would I talk at such a fucking high frequency or tone that nobody understands what I'm saying? That's not my goal. I want my music to be relatable.
Mm-hmm.
The first listen, I want people like, damn, word, I get it. You pull it back, you're not pulling it back because you didn't understand something. You're pulling it back because you enjoyed the first listen and you want to listen again. You know what I mean? So that's how I write. And again, like, yeah, now we on uh another one of those lines out of there. I ain't asked. I took my seat at the table. What's the deal? I'm a boss. I run my own label. God bless the child with his own. Came made it able. Muse with the payloads. Awarded this rapper's payrolls. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's not just because it's me. If anybody, if you said it, I'd be like, yo, that shit crazy. And it's micro. It's not, you know, micro dosing. That's what I'm doing right now. Anything when we putting these records out, I'm just micro dosing the audience before I hit them with that.
You didn't, like you said, it's about putting, you know, people on, but it's not just baseball references on there. You actually made it like, yeah, we're a team.
Yeah.
And this is how we're gonna grow. This is how we're gonna celebrate.
For real. Yeah, man. That's been my whole focus. Like, you know, niggas can go for dolo and all of that. Like, it's cool, but it ain't no fun without people you grew up with, or, you know, people that really understand you and know you with you at the top. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the front. I want everybody's side, shoulder to shoulder. See what I'm saying? Like, people have said, oh, well, that's your downfall right there. You trying to bring everybody up. You ain't even on yet, this and that. And I'm like, man, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, we chilling, paper, we got financially, niggas is good. So if I fail at music because I'm bringing my brothers up with me, let that be what it is. You see what I'm saying? I die on that cross. That's cool. You know what I mean? But on this next one, right? So a lot of people was asking about the Black House and where was X, Y, and Z? Where was these cats and why da 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 da. So what I did, I created the Black Violin, which is coming out next month. Well, this month. It's coming out this month.
October, yeah.
Yeah, October. We're getting it mixed and mastered right now. But on there, like the first single off of that is it's out already. It's what's the name of it? He'll Figure Summer with Diverse. He's real did the hook. But like again, I'm bringing my guys up. I'm about to put them. I'm putting Diverse where you need. We got my boy Drew Dricky from Cleveland. I'm putting him where you got to go. Just shout out Sneak Ross thing and just making sure everybody. Big Herc is on there, like putting people where they need to be at least giving them the opportunity. If they don't even, they making their own though. Don't get me wrong, these niggas is crazy. They crazy already, but I just feel like it's my duty to do it. So, and I love them niggas. So,
you putting the pieces where they need to be.
Yeah. I told him too. I got on the ass. I was like, man, how the fuck I'm doing all the goddamn interviews? You know what I'm saying? The nigga be mad like, yo, niggas only know Dios. Because Dios is the only nigga on the interviews. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers can't be that busy, bro. If I make all the beats, I got like 4-5 albums solo and got 3. What are y'all doing? You fucking learning how to pop lock or what, man? I don't know what the fuck these niggas doing. Maybe they work for Elon Musk or something. I can't do everything. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. The motherfuckers, hey, they talk shit to me, though. That's crazy. It's real talk. But that's family. That's like, you know, that's family for you.
What was the next track? Shooby-Doo.
That record, I think that might be one of the more lyrical. I was trying to go a little more lyrical on that one. Is that what's that nigga said? It's something about the fucking black albino's hair. It's in the bags is white knots. I think it's that joint. Yeah, I was a bit more lyrical because I was I thought it would be funny to rhymes so complex and then do a stupid hook like a shooby doo. Like to try to offset it. Like I don't want you to think I'm a fucking, like just to play with it a little bit. That's a dope rap. I just like the music. I think the music, the beat connected with the majority of the other beats off of Lasorda. So yeah, this is dope. I mean, I like it. I was struggling with the hook. I had another hook actually, but I just ultimately settled with that because it's like fuck nobody. If you're taking yourself too serious, nobody's gonna take you serious. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of fun. So that hook was more about being fun, lyrical and fun, I guess. Shout out to Redman. I guess I was doing my best impersonation of him because he has fun though. If you listen to his rhymes, he be killing shit, but it seemed like he's still having fun.
Mm-hmm. That's the key component. I think it was on the second verse on that track is when you said, I have verbiages for your services.
He said, God verbiage is at your service. The Philistines heard it, got nervous, and left the sermon.
Yep.
I've been earning. Y'all niggas with Ben Sherman. I'm Da Vinci over Hermes, a Gucci with red serpents. This rap shit is circus clown heads that wear purses. How you the best writing? Ain't write one of your verses. That shit crazy. Yeah. That's one of them, bro. Okay, I did all of this in this space that I'm in. I forgot about, for some reason, I didn't think it was this Monday. I thought it was next Monday. This is my pearl. We would have been at the Chambers with the big cameras and all of that shit, but I got twisted, bro. I got the dates twisted. But it's cool. Like this is
You speaking to the people.
Yes, sir.
And one thing that still sticks out is the samples that you the vocal samples you used on Lasorda seem a lot more than the previous projects in Black House.
I'm trying to think though, like which one was really big vocals though?
I know the last track, Wrong Place.
Wrong Place. That's a story. Joint. That one, yeah, but I don't. What's crazy is a lot of my beats that I make, they have vocal samples in them, but I don't. We don't use them for some reason. We don't really use a lot of them for some reason. And I gotta put you. Do you make beats?
Just for fun. I mess around with it, yeah.
Hey, shout out to my boy Chris Scott, man. I forget the name of this program. Yo, we about to be in business probably for the next. We about to be in business probably for like the next, man, like 40 years if niggas is alive. God bless. Yo, he just showed me this program, right? I gave him an old MP3 of a rare B-side, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude took the drums, made the drums separate. Took the vocal, made the vocal separate. Took the snare, made the snare separate. Took the piano, he basically turned an MP3 from like 1960 something and split it into a session. It's crazy. So now imagine you don't need the vocals. The vocals are there because that's like a good part of the music, but it doesn't happen all the time. So that's when you hear it's only because of that music in the back. But when you can take the vocal out and you just had the music running, now that changes your underground sounding music to a regular format of music. You see what I'm saying? Like when you can stop that, and you still get the same raises. Man, it's crazy. When I sing that shit, this is a gift and a curse here. because it's about to go stupid. Yeah, technology is exciting and it's scary. You know,
Yeah.
I just seen somebody said they just passed a bill that they're gonna stop that that deep fake AI voice shit,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which is cool. You know what I mean? Which is it's dope in protection of artists. You know,
Actual humans.
yeah, word. But then I heard a great way that uh, I want to say DOC. It was a DOC and Beanie Siegel had thought
Seagull,
to
yeah.
use it. They was like because their voices got messed up
Yeah.
to get their old voice back, and that's ill for them. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
And that, yeah.
but just to be doing it, I'm sitting here, I'm writing some bullshit. Is Drake on my? That's crazy. Who would do that? A fucking idiot. I guess. Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah. Tech, like you said, technology is a gift and a curse.
yeah. Hey, we ain't gonna go down this tunnel, but this was years ago. Somebody said, "You ever wonder Microsoft or whoever, Apple? Why would they call it Apple? You know, it's a computer company. It's technology. What does it have to do with Apple? And why is it big? It's like it's the tree of forbidden knowledge."
Mm.
I said, "Wow, it's interesting. It's not a whole apple. It is a bitten apple. That motherfucker. Somebody bit it. Shit, we be talking about all kind of shit."
So what track haven't we spoken about? Let me see.
Hey, one of my favorite records, which is actually a follow up to the Pledge off of the Reagan album. We're gonna re-release it. It was some mastering tech problems with that shit, but Chain Swinging, it's crazy. Even though it's like I kept the bars kind of simple, it made it seem like what a commercial underground record would be like. But that shit is crazy to me. That's one of my favorite joints on it. Bull Bap is hard too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Sick Jack too. Like we sit there and play records. And mind you, I had been sitting on the sorta. I was supposed to drop that shit when the Dodgers had won. They had won. What was that? I want to say 2021 or some shit. I was supposed to drop it back then, but everything was lined up correctly. But he's got the same sample. He's got a beat with the same. Oh my God. Well, my shit is coming, nigga. I got to put it out. I can't fuck around.
Man. Let's give the people a little taste of Chain Swinging.
Oh, well, let's do that.
Reagan era, blackface fellow, disrespect your chin check from the West Coast. We do this shit though. Bodega 997, hang out the coop. Curry round the 3-line, pull up a shoe. Hollow heads on top of nigga roof. Sit the doors in his crown, thought he was king of jewels. I'm in the streets rocking Larry Jewels. Who needs security when my niggas is really goons? 10 knockers banging heavy tools. Let it boom and do a bit long as they family cool. So run the ball.
You would be confused.
What's up? We got shit to lose. Either way, catching the radio wounds. Then we skate and celebrate and make the evening news. All we trying to do is stay rich. Invest in properties and expand strips. Award-winning movies, billboard hits. Hey, now and then, put it on the flips. Yeah, we come through your blocks, tearing up shit. Just like bloodhounds, chase niggas down. Run through pockets and shots with you. Take all your fucking knots. Look, it's
Chain Swinging.
Yeah, that's my joint.
Y'all definitely want to go hear that whole joint? Go check out the Lasorda project.
Yes, sir, man. Shit. I guess it's Cordy now, but just Google Dios Negasi, Google Reagan Era Records, man. I think we did a little something.
Did a lot more than a little, trust me. Consistently putting out some joints, man. I stay enjoying this.
Appreciate it, brother.
And I want to play a little freestyle that I meant to put up before that you did. I want you to talk about that.
Oh, shit. It's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Look, so what you telling me? It's over because the nigga got a felony? No. You paid your debt to society, now grow. You can be a truck driver like my big bro. He got an assault with a deadly weapon, but now he making big dough. Or you can hit a trade school and get on. Rail had mad drug charges, now he work recovery homes. Use your hands. Construction workers bringing the grains. Be a garbage man. If all else fails, then cut grass. Work like a slave. Eat like a king, right? When things get hard, you roll up your sleeves, right? Things ain't fair for a black man, it seem like. We got the same opportunities now. Seize life. Sell cars, be a bouncer at bars or a mechanic. It's bigger than the block, it's a planet. It's a million ways to bounce back. Nigga, go get your cabbage. Knowledge grows into a tree from the seed I just planted. So what, we at a disadvantage? Selling dope and robbing niggas ain't the answer. Get your brain back. They held it captive. The system was designed to keep niggas in the slam. It's a little juice. Dios, man.
Yeah, that's I forget who did that beat for me. I want to say it's Luke. It's a record we did. Like once you been robbing, like I came from the battle scene, like you know what I mean. So all of my shit is kind of tough, if you will. Like it's got that edge on it. So somebody was like, "Why don't you kick some positivity shit?" I'm like, "Well, shit, show me something positive." I just so I just really had to get into what kind of person I am, and I'm not a person who focuses on problems. I like to focus on, if I will focus on problems, I want to focus on a solution as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that verse, or it's a song, it's 2 verses, where it was like one, what the problems were, and then these are the solutions to them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I hate a person that just complains. Well, tell us something how to fix it. You see what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, every job that I mention there, it doesn't matter if you're a felon or not. You see what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, a lot of people just complain, and they don't tell you no way to fix it. The fuck good is that?
Yep.
But yeah, that's that's dope. That's different. I'm glad you did that. That adds like a different kind of joint to this. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit on the internet you can find on niggas. Niggas be like, well, what is that? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking at that time.
Appreciate the the positive knowledge though that you dropped in there like that. It's flawless.
Yeah, man. I thank you. Is that the one? Is that I can't? That shit just went on. Some say sports is the route, but I don't know too many Kobe's. Right? That's that. Yeah, that's real. That's real talk right there. I know brothers forced in the gangs and turned Cody. Risk a hard time to walk around with a rollie. Yeah, that shit crazy. That's deep. Yeah. But yeah, I probably, man, more or less, the more I grow, and then I'll do more records like that.
Mm-hmm.
Broaden the horizon. I'm so focused on building a foundation for us. You know what I mean? Like, because we was running around, bro. We was running around doing sporadic shit, like hit here. Like nobody gave us structure. Nobody told us what was important, you know.
Mhm.
And I heard somebody was telling me the other day, like, yo, like you seem like real, like, you know, proud of. Yeah, you fucking right. I'm proud that I nigga built this shit, bro. Like nobody came from Warner Brothers or, you know, Interscope and sat me down and said, look, this is how you do this. I put one and one together, and it took a long time. Though, don't get me wrong, it took a long time. But yeah, you fucking right. I'm proud of this shit. Like you crazy, my niggas is crazy. We lining it up. This is, and we presenting. We're presenting at this point, like, so if my fucking, if people say that I changed, I guess I did, man. Fuck it, nigga, because I'm proud of something now. Before I wasn't. I was looking for something to grab onto. Now I don't gotta grab shit, nigga. I grab my motherfucking notepad and go to the drum machine over there and hook up something.
Yep. And you were mentioning that you know would do more tracks like that. If you listen to that, it goes perfectly with everything that you've been doing. So it wouldn't be like you completely deviated from what you already been doing. It fits right in.
True. I feel with that, like even though my whole approach was just through life, I guess nobody at this point, like, you know, a nigga on their soapbox, he's standing up, but nobody ever follows that person home. And see, this motherfucker may go home and he's a pimp or however this shit is going. You see what I'm saying? But like motherfuckers get on the soapbox, people tend to walk away. I just want to let motherfuckers know that I came from where they came from. Like it's a record I did with Sick Jack. We're gonna finish the album, of course, but like it's a record I said Princess cut diamonds got me shining when the lights off. But I came from the hood, nigga, like y'all. Hard times had a nigga screaming, my God. But I came up off the cross, nigga, I'm God. Wouldn't take no for an answer. Haters only made a nigga more stronger. I'm Big Willie Slider. Yeah, I mean, when they go on it. At the end of the day, if you build it, they'll come. Once motherfuckers know, like, okay, I set a precedent, this is that, they'll be more receptive if I say, yo, I'm like, I used to say this about Pac. Back when Pac was alive, rest in peace. I was like, yo, he had so much power and leverage with his words and how he was moving. Imagine if he had said something simple as, I'm gonna stop smoking. And did a record, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this smoking shit is fucking up my lungs. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, but you have to have the people listening first. They have to respect you in the same way that they respect whoever else is popular or with that brand of music at the time before you inject. Then I guess not intelligence, but the word, the positivity.
Mm-hmm.
And low key, it's funny. I was just telling Halo yesterday. I said, man, it's a whole lane for that right now. It's a whole lane for that. Nobody's doing. Where are the poor righteous teachers? Where are Arrested Development?
Mm-hmm.
Where are these?
X-Clan.
For now, for nowadays, where are they? When did it become corny to want peace? We all want peace. I mean, well, we should. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, fucking join the Marines, nigga. They got some shit for you to go fucking go crazy with. You know?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Regular people want fucking peace, bro.
Definitely. And we gotta stop trying to let the machine keep that out of our music, because that is us. That solidarity, giving us that knowledge, passing it on, you know, being aware. And I just there was a Brother Jay interview on earlier today that I listened to. Shout out to Rakim Shabazz. He interviewed him on his podcast, and he was speaking, you know, on that. a lot of how everything is, and where is that positivity?
Yeah, it needs to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an open lane, bro.
And shout out Cam, West Coast Cam and Battle Cat. They just released a second track. They've been starting to put some music out.
Yeah, you know, I happened. What was that? Shout out B-side show. I was over there. Battle Cat had pulled up over there, and he was doing his interview. Yeah, man. It ain't. It's never too late, bro. Like, I don't know who put the stigma on hip hop to where, like, yo, you too old. when you get grown, that's when the knowledge. You know what I mean? When the tree is full of the most life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you've made the mistakes. Whether you do a song about contracts or maybe how you handled a situation the wrong way. Everybody older, you don't get old being the fool. You know what I'm saying? But again, like we were saying in the beginning, being old don't make you grown either, though. So it's a tricky little twist in that.
Yeah, and we continue as our own people to learn from this music industry, because now we have certain artists out there that are giving seminars on, you know, how to pay attention and the wording and stuff on record deals, how to construct songs and how to market yourself and things like that. So, you know, we didn't have that decades ago. It was just we trying to get a label deal, and here's a contract. We don't know what's in this contract, you know, all the stipulations and everything.
For real. Big shout to Garments. He was like, man, it ain't nothing that you really can't do, because YouTube has made it possible for everybody to figure anything out, if you will. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you go and sign a sucker deal, you just got to be a sucker at this point. The information is available for free.
Yeah. You know, it's still the same thing. You know, people got the dollar signs in their head. So,
hey, that changes the whole game. You know what? Hey, give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
But look, when I come back, that dollar, because that changes the focus on music real quick. Because when we was coming up, I just seen somebody say this shit the other day. We was rapping to be the dopest MC. Because we have love for the culture. When somebody say, oh, this sound is on, I can do that. Now everybody's doing it. There's no love for the culture. I just want the money and a couple chicks and I'm good. That's taken from the culture. If you're not adding on, it's crazy. Give me 1 minute, though. I'll be right back.
I'm going to play a joint real quick.
There's a hole in daddy's arm. All of the money goes. Jesus Christ, that's nothing, I suppose. Look, there's a hole in
he came in the house around noon. Few patched up wounds, gallon of booze. Threw on his record down home blues. Turned it to 10, then he staggered in his room. He took the string out his tennis shoe and tied it around his arm like a tennis shoe. He ain't want the vein getting loose. Stabbed it, then hit the woo woo woo. Needle hanging out his arm. He fell back in the palms, a head wrong. Smack hit the city like napalm. Not just the users, their whole family was scarred. When the cash was gone, they ain't stop him neither. He all in mom's purse looking for the visas. I used to yell at her, won't you just leave him? All he do is hurt a smile, you don't even need him. No. She wouldn't leave him, no.
Jesus Christ, that for nothing.
I could never understand that shit.
Whatever you say about me, good or bad, you gotta have heart to get in the ring with me. Y'all guys know what I do. Y'all know what I do. I put people in body bags when I'm right.
No fake shit, it's only for the real ones. No new heads, nigga just familiar. Hold up right there and make a nigga kill ya. It's all about vibes, nigga, nobody feel ya. No fake shit, only for the real ones. No new heads, nigga just familiar. Hold up right there and make a nigga kill ya. It's all about vibes, nigga, nobody feel ya. Smoking the port, sauces Henny, I'm alone with my thoughts. Thinking shit, we either make it or we take it by force. I bring them hell before I die on the cross. I put their heads in the crosshairs, then turn them all to pillars of salt. They ain't as real as they talk. All snake tongues walk, they get caught. Niggas singing like Usher in the court. It's a very thin line and it's usually chalk. That when the real body drop, who really gon' cross? Who really your boss? They talking 2 files with L's on them. Niggas fold and break like they in shoes with shells on them. Your PD yelling the court, just tell on them. You thinking all of me is in the cell with no mail coming. Niggas out here faking but catching some real numbers. Try to play it like they wolf, get confronted by the hunters. It's all fun and games in the booth till the D's coming. It's funny how them all body niggas lose all their stomach. No fake shit, it's only for the real ones.
Yeah, man. I feel brand new.
Yeah, we was talking about the when them dollar signs start showing.
Yeah, man. It takes the love away.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in general, money. They say money is the root of all evil, but when you got so much money, you don't even appreciate shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care about relationships. Like, you know what I mean? It don't matter. You know what I can do? You know what I'm saying? Like, with you, it's sad to a degree if you really think about it. You know what I mean? Shit, like, there's no other way to really explain it. I just know, like, when you can buy anything and you can do that. I was explaining it to somebody real quick. It's not even about most people. Some people who, if they're able to keep their spirit intact, when they get to that point and they got the money to buy and have anything that they want and do what they want, they revert. They stop wearing all of the jewelry. They stop wearing all of the big shit, driving all these crazy cars and shit. Because that wasn't them in the first place. They just had to do what they had to do to attain that. And then they revert back to their mentality and start to take care of their neighborhoods and do things for Earth. And you know what I'm saying? Like the positive shit.
Yep. Yeah.
The people who don't, they spiral out of control. Wind up working at local hardware store, at the end of the day, because they, you know what I mean? And they, with no friends, nothing, because they didn't, when they got their bag, they shitted on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's that thin of a line to cross. You know what I mean? When you own, they say the same people you meet going up is the same people you meet going down. Depending on how you play your relationships, somebody could catch your ass from going all the way back to the bottom. You know what I mean? But if you just die, fuck everybody, I'm out of here. When you coming back down, you gonna be sticking your hands. I know niggas gonna put their hands in their pockets on you.
Yeah, just like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's rough. But it's sad that it affects it definitely affects the music. I'm gonna bring this to you, right? Me and my man Reg, we was talking about this, how the females in music right now, right? We was bringing that up. How you can't even let your kids really listen to radio because they talk. I got some wet. You don't have to be a fucking magician to figure out what the next bars are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, we was just saying, like, back in the days, Queen Latifah, MC Light, it was more Boss.
Yep.
Lady of Rage, Warren Hill and all that. It was more about the respect just to be in the ring with men. Like don't look at us like we any lesser than y'all. And then on top of that, respect us.
Yeah.
It's about respect.
It came with it. Yep.
It seemed like nowadays it's not about respect us, it's disrespect us. You know what I'm saying? Like they promoting all of the foul shit and then let a nigga
sexuality, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let them say some foul shit to him. Then now it's the Me Too movement. Well, you just said that. What the girl, Hot Red, Little Red, whatever her name is, she said she was. She said some pornographic shit on the record, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy to me. You are a woman, like the goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild, bro.
You know what it is. I mean, the sexuality has been there, but now,
but not to this degree. Where was it with it?
It's like it's just wiped everything else out. And no disrespect, because there's plenty of MCs out there that are still doing it like that. But again, the majority of what you see is not the majority of what's out there.
But I feel you, man. Like I'm this close. I'm this close to doing an album called The Battered Wives Club. I'm fucking this close, bro. Yeah, I don't think it's just left and right to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, you know, there's places. You know, if you on that, you go to the strip club.
Right.
You know, you on that type of time, you go to the porn channel. In your regular day, though, this shit is interfering with your motherfucking thoughts. You see what I'm saying? Like, sound waves. What is it? Radio programming. You know what I mean? You can get into all of that shit. You driving to work and you listen to this. I want some wet ass. Wait a minute. Well, shit, should I go to work? Motherfucker, it's fucking up motherfuckers' brains, man. And then when you approach a lady like that and she like, I ain't even on that. Ooh. Fuck this. You in the club and they playing this and you dancing to it, I would assume that you with it.
Yeah, exactly. So again, like with that being said, I'll just name a few MCs that people should go check out. Nappy Nina, Brittany Carter, Nezra Nefertiti, plenty more. Even my own homegirl, Simone Arabia, dope MC. I mean, they're out there. Like
it is still. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they not. But
it's like they wiped it all out.
Yeah, Bahamadia, Ladybug, Diggable Planets.
Yep.
Medusa, West Coast Medusa. Like, why is it not important that women, you know, all these women activist groups, I don't understand why they don't get behind women like that and push them up, you know? I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't even know what they would call them. I'm not one of them, but.
I was going to say, that would be a question to ask the women.
But yeah, definitely, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. The song ahead, that's fine. But if that's your whole catalog, Jesus Christ.
Like you said, there's a place for it. Yep. Dios Negasi. The Sword is out now. Da Vinci Surplus is out now. Black House is out now. Soon to come. The Black Violin.
Reagan 2. Shit, what else? We got I think Diverse is dropping his album.
Okay.
Should be dropping his pretty soon. It's done already. Big Herc, he's dropping singles. I don't know. Herc is on. He think he Nelly or some shit. This nigga dropping singles. That's the man. Put the album out and get the shit over with. And he dropping singles though. So salute to my bro, my big brother, Big Herc, man. Big Herc the Terrible.
Salute him, definitely. Continue on with, you know, shouting people out and letting them know where they can support.
Oh man, definitely ReaganEraRecords.com. Instagram is official Reagan Era Records. Dios Negasi again. You can Google that shit. Google Reagan Era Records. Somebody put some shit on our shit talking about Reagan Era music. I don't know. Whoever's doing that, you need to stop it, man. You understand me? I don't want to fucking send a cease and desist. Whatever the fuck, yeah. Our shit is legit, nigga. We got it. United States government, nigga. You understand me? But past that, shout out to Chamber Music, the whole squad over there, Grand Official, Abados, Grip, Freaky, all of them cats, man, and my brothers. Shit, man. The whole squad, man. It's too many niggas to name, man. G-Bone, Sig Jack, Blue, Geechee. People that we doing music with. We working on some shit right now. Drew Drickett, again. Eerie Feelings. Shit. Who else, man? This is too many people. Shout out Garments, though. That's my big bro. Shit, that's all I made, man. Everybody, motherfucker. If y'all fuck with us, we fuck with y'all. Straight like that. You understand me? Shout out HHDG Media. How about that? Shout out Jerry Grant. You understand me?
Piece of Jerry Grant, man. One of the hardest working out there behind the scenes.
Yeah, man. He told me he was thinking about retiring or some shit. I said, man, you crazy. I gotta retire for you retire, motherfucker. I had to steal the drink from my chick, man. I ran out of liquor and shit. So if that can came up, that's not mine. I stole it.
All good, man. Appreciate it once again. And again, continue support. Appreciate the lyricism, the content you bring with the music. I'll definitely continue to keep spreading the word on Reagan Era Records.
Definitely. I appreciate it, brother. And again, like shit, we're gonna just keep adding on to the culture and not taking from the shit. You know what I mean? Everybody taking something.
That's how it should be.
And to these, real quick, and to these DJs or whoever the fuck, stop complaining that it ain't no dope shit out there. And when motherfuckers, you know what I mean, you want to put a price tag on what it costs. If the shit dope, just play it, man. How about that?
That's it.
And if that's your MO, don't complain. When shit is whack, when the whack shit take over the world, don't sit there and complain about it. Because you charging niggas to play their music. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know who the fuck they is. That shit hard. Run it, nigga.
That's it.
But that's it. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into no fucking bullshit. Fuck you. But I just real talk what I'm saying.
Hey, that's the truth.
Come up with solutions. Don't fucking just keep complaining about problems. Come up with solutions.
Mm-hmm. That is the best advice. Continue to try and keep it that way, man. Because all that negativity, like I said, it's always running rampant. So,
yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. But hey, man, I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I mean, you ain't got the joint on no more.
Yep, no more.
That's dope, man. Salute, man.
Yeah, almost there. Like I keep telling you, I'd say about 85% healthy right now. So I'm
so how you gonna move after that though? You gonna still do the same? I mean, you gonna still be willing or?
What's that?
You was on a motorcycle, right?
No. I was walking when I got hit.
I don't think you was on a motorcycle. Dang. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, shit, my brother. Salute to you. Yeah.
Still linking up with positive, dope artists like yourself. So
you here for a reason, brother. You here for a reason. And hey, again, man, you mentioned something earlier, bro. And again, more than anything else that we talked about, I don't give a damn if this interview gets one view. The shit is that you said to me, your 16-year-old son came and talked to you, and he asked you for some advice. That's the illest shit right there. Fuck any record I made, anything that's going on, that's iller and overstands anything that I could possibly do, bro. In this day and age, motherfuckers in their phones, when the kids walk right past you through the house that you paid for. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I think that's big, bro. Salute to you.
Definitely is, yeah. And I hope more of us young to soon to be black men continue to reach out to, whether it be their father or father figure, do the same.
That's real.
We need that.
That's what's up, brother.
Definitely. On behalf of HHDG Media, we're going to say peace.
Reagan.